There's no place for a 7-year-old. It was one of those days that needs to be spent with your father. Someone that understands you, someone that can make you laugh. Someone that won't care that you got back pain all over your new jeans. Well, Daddy picked me up from school. When I saw him, he seemed really happy. I kissed him on the forehead, like I always do. He said, "Hello, Daddy." I got on the bike with my legs up high. I was waiting for him to go, but he paused for a little. Then I asked him, "What are you waiting for?" And he was like, "Oh, nothing, it's just a really beautiful day." As I sat on the seat, he started to pedal. I looked at his face and he had a warm smile on it. He looked really happy, and I knew that something was up. I knew that something was making him really happy, so I decided to ask him again, "What are you so happy about?" And he was like, "Well, it's nothing much, it's just having a really good day, work." So we decided to go grocery shopping, and when we were about done, I remember it. I went up to him and I told him, "Daddy, I forgot my ruined jeans." "What do you mean ruined?" "I forgot my jeans. Doing art today, I poured black paint all over it." He didn't seem that too upset, but I was. But I didn't want to show it. I went up to him and he pedaled all the way back home. But then he pedaled all the way back to school. We got the ruined jeans from my art teacher who kept them for me, and we decided to go back home. I was on the bike, and I was looking at my new jeans. I was so happy that I didn't realize that my bag was about to fall off the bike. It fell off the bike, and the bike rolled over it. It went over the bike, and the whole bike toppled. Everything happened so fast, I didn't know what to do. The next thing I saw was my dad on the floor and people gathering around him. I was panicking. I watched as people tried carrying my dad up, and I just sat there in shock until a lady came up to me, and she told me that everything was going to be okay. And she brought me home. The next day, I decided that I wanted to go and see my dad because I missed him way too much, and this all happened because of me, because I ruined my jeans. When I got to the hospital, I saw my dad surrounded by a bunch of nurses and doctors, and I was slowly ushered out of the room. I was still worried, and I didn't want those jeans anymore, but that night, I just waited and waited for him to come home. He came home a few days later, but with everything that happened,